What's up guys, Domo here, and today I'm going to be showing you the build that I used when I played my Kallari gameplay when I went 26-3. So let me go to the deck. The affinities I start off with is Growth and Chaos. Now mainly you're going to be putting points into Chaos and only like 2 points into Growth. So now I need to send a message. Party later. Alright, so the gems I'm going to be getting in the agility tree is Jungle Assassin in case you end up jungling. Ruthless, so you know you get more damage to enemy heroes. Lifesteal, so you can sustain. Piercing basic, so you can ignore that basic armor, so it can help you with like doing big damage to other players. And Relentless Pursuit, so when you're going in on somebody, you don't get slowed down, you can just keep hacking and slashing. Then I put Healing Towers in because I mainly play Kallari in the off lane. I feel like she's better in the off lane, but I mean, you know, if you can't get off lane and you're stuck jungling, that's why I have the Jungle Assassin in there. So you're going to only end up putting 2 points into this tree anyway, because that's all you're going to need, because most of my points focus on agility. Alright, so when the game starts off, I put 1 point into the, if I'm in the jungle, I put 1 point into Jungle Assassin. If not, and I'm in safe lane, I put the green one in, and then I get Coinmaster. So while I'm in lane, sitting on the tower, last hitting with my crippling dagger, I can still passively gain, what's it called, gold. So while I'm doing that and I'm waiting on my jungler to come gank lane, I'm just, you know, building up, buying my other gems. Then when I back, I'll grab, depending on how I'm going, how the game's going, I'll grab the Highwayman if I'm poking the enemies a lot, you know, so I can get that more, get a little bit more gold, so I can buy more. Then depending on how that's going, I'll grab this card right here, Growth Totem. Growth Totem is pretty good early game, you know, while you're still building up their agility gems. What you want to do is put this on, and then while you're just like farming, you know, playing safe, you know, picking off kills here and there, you know, you're passively gaining 0.8 power and 15 max health. It helps, it really does, especially in the early game. Then you want to pick up Sand Speeder. Now this card will help you with, you know, because you know Kallari, she gets the invisibility. When she goes invisible, she gets a speed buff and a damage buff. So you know this can help you chase after an enemy hero or get out of the fight that you were losing. You know, like say if you went in on somebody and then all of a sudden, you know, I know this happens to a lot of people. You go in on one person and then out of fucks of nowhere, their whole team comes up and then they come gank you. You want this card so you can get out a little bit faster. Now, if the enemy's teams are playing super passively and they're just like split pushing their lane and they're back, you just put this card in Profiteer, so when you kill minions, you get more gold, so you can max out faster, so you can get to the point where you're practically one-shotting people. So, you know, then you'll have Sand Speeder, Profiteer, and Growth Totem. Then you want to get Overclocked Droid. This card, when you use it, it increases your attack speed by 32 and your move speed all 150, but you take 15% additional damage. Now I use this when I'm closing in on somebody while I'm already invisible. So when I get that attack speed, so I can like melee them out of my stealth and then keep going in with the movement speed because that's before I got Relentless Pursuit. So you know, before that, you know, my basic attacks would slow me down, so that will help you keep up with the targets. After that, you want to get Pressure Hunter. Now this card deals two bonus damage to targets with more health than you, and the amount is increased by their vitality difference. So say if you're fighting pretty much as an assassin, like, you know, people like, you know, the mid lane casters, maybe a carry, you know, you can do more damage to them since they have more health than you. So you know it can help you do big damage, especially coming out of stealth with the damage passive. This will help. But now the cards you will have is Overclocked, Pressure Hunter, and Sand Speeder. Then you're going to drop Sand Speeder when you get enough for Hellfire Engine. and you're gonna keep this on until you get, or no, not Hellfire Engine. Where is it? Heavy Hitter. Then once you get this card, you know, you get that 15% bonus damage. Your power is up by 16, and your attack speed is up by 16. Now, my in-game build is Overclock, Heavy Hitter, and Deathcrawler. Now this will have you hitting for about 1,500 plus at that point, and then you know you're feeding you're feeding on the enemy team, and if they don't surrender, you're gonna eventually get enough points for the Hellfire Engine, and then you just unequip one of the cards. It doesn't matter which one of those three. You unequipped it, you equip this, you hit whatever button on the D-pad to activate it. You get that bonus, you gain 100 basic damage, and then you put back on whatever card you took off, and then you just keep going to town on the enemy team, and you just fuck them up and make them rage quit and all that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, whatever. And I'll see you guys later. All right, peace.